Merry Christmas, YouTubers. I'm back. Spent my Christmas holiday at home and I have Relic 2 guitars, which I would now like to show you. The one on the left is my own guitar, the first electric guitar I ever had. The one on the right, it has been given to me in order to relic it. That's not my guitar. Let's go through this one first, just quickly. This is a 2001 Squier Strat. I believe it has been made in China. It was quite cheap. Didn't do an awful lot to it, to be honest. I yellowed the pickguard, sanded the body down. Originally it was dark blue gloss finish, and I made it matte. I do realize it's not actually a very authentic Relic finish. It wouldn't actually look like that. I just really like the matte finish on there, and it does look quite a bit. The finish on there looks a lot like the Fender Telecaster signature model, whichever one it is. I'll put a picture of it in here. There's rust on the pickups. Some really nice wear here and there. Where on the back, it's the 20th anniversary edition. If you can see that right away, you can see the nice matte finish on there. Sanded the neck down and colored it a little bit. To be honest, I haven't done an awful lot to it. It's not really a very serious job. It's more a bit of a taste thing with this one. And I didn't spend an awful lot of time with it either. It's a great job. I'll put some high-res pictures at the end of the video of both of the guitars. Let's put this one down and move on to the other one, which does not have any strings on as of now. It will very soon. This one was a lot more work, as you can probably see. It was a gloss black with a white pickguard. By the way, this is a Squier again. I believe this one is 1996 Squier Strat. That one is a bullet Strat, and this one I think was an Affinity, so it's a one-up. Maple fretboard, which I love because you can relic it really nicely. I've aged the most commonly used notes, the pentatonic scale, and I have no idea what it's called in English. C Dorian maybe scale. This guitar took some heavy hits. Took a bit of beating, but to be honest, they're all built like tanks, so no damage was done to the wood, just the finish. And most of the damage wasn't actually done by beating the guitar once again. But then again, when I mean beating, I haven't been actually hitting it aimlessly or gone frantic on it, so don't worry, I haven't actually damaged the instrument. Most of the actual damage, as in these things where the paint has come off, was done simply by scraping it with a scalpel. Since I'm at it, let me remind you always cut away from your finger. Let's see if I can manage to give you a close-up. The quality is really crap on this. Anyway, I got really excited and forgot to cut away from myself. Cut into my finger very deeply. This injury is a weak hold, and to be honest I could have lost the end of my finger. So got really lucky with it. Make sure you cut away from yourself. It can be really dangerous. Polish the body back. There's some discoloration of the wood. If you can see, it's darker over here, and if I turn it around, there's some discoloration here and down here. It's darker than the rest. I've done this one quite professionally. I mean, as well as I could, to be honest. I even signed it and aged my signature, because this is not my guitar. It was made for an order. So I've done this to the highest standard I could. What is new and what I've never done before is I did do, but never mind. I actually rusted the metal, the steel bits. All the screws are actually rusted. Well, that's the dude's sticker on there, which he specifically asked not to remove, so I aged it with the rest of the pickguard, which was yellowed nicely. Aged all the knobs on there and sanded these bits back a bit on the pickguard. You can see a lighter sort of arc around them, as somebody would be using these. Rusted string trees and the tuning keys. All of it. This is a special plate here that was done for the guy. You can probably see he engraved his name in there. So that was rusted as well. Rusted everything in here as well. Obviously without the guitar. I took it, stripped the whole thing down and relic'd each and every bit separately. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'll put some really high res, well, as high res as my mobile phone can do, to be honest. I'll put some high res pictures at the end of this video of both of the guitars. And thank you for watching.
deep into the April phase. A change has clearly taken place. Looking for the summer. The eyes take on a certain gaze and leave behind the springtime days. Go looking for the summer. This ain't no game of kiss and tell. The implications how you know so well. Go looking for the somehow.